Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. They've played it short. El Shaarawy, lovely feet. Dybala. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Dybala. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, tries a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Up for a header! And now they can spring out of defence. And he's intervened well there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dybala, that's a lovely pass. And here's Ribery. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. El Shaarawy puts his foot on the gas. Çalhanoğlu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bergomi, aim forwards. In with the challenge. Could move up a gear here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's the chance to counter. But it's Dybala. That's a shade optimistic. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's had it taken off him. And here's Dybala. And here's El Shaarawy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Added time.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. On the break, it's 0-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cristante. Al-Sharawi. Over to the left. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And it's Dybala. And one more try! It's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Goal! After 56 minutes is number 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Bergomi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 92. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Angelino. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Dimarco. To Çalhanoğlu. Bergomi. Out to the left it goes. And that's played in low. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Wrench. And Angelino. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery, can he get it through? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Dybala, looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Bastoni clears it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? They've got to make this nice and quick.
Angelino. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So here comes the substitution. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Ribery. Gets his pass away. And the shot! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too
The
late.
goal scorer, number 21.
And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.